Day 7, 30 days of joy. It's not a challenge. Hope your week has started off swimmingly, like mine. My beautiful oldest son, Oisin, got his Leaving Cert results today and passed with flying colours, which is fabulous. They had a tough year this year with the lockdown and all of that lark, and I knew that he was minded and he was protected, and that his guides and his team in spirit wouldn't let him down. And he passed his Leaving Cert, which is great. He's working a full-time job anyway, but I wanted him to have his Leaving Cert behind him. So all is great there. One thing to be joyful for today. But one of my biggest joys, while I was doing one of my Reiki clients today, is knowing that I have my guides around, and the knowing that I also have them here anytime I need information, anytime I ask for the knowledge and the understanding, I always get it. I was working on one of my Reiki students, one of my newest Reiki students tonight, and she had said in the conversation before we were talking, she said in her life she has felt alone at times. She has felt very alone, and my guide said, but she doesn't understand that she has always been surrounded by her guides and her team in spirit, on the spirit side. And the more that we ascend and the more that we start to understand about the spirit side and how we are so close to the spirit side, even though we're here on this third dimension on earth, the veil between us and the other side is very, very thin now at the moment, because of the energy is shifting and that we're moving up into their vibrational energy. And it's like, you can imagine, between the human experience that we're having now, there's a very thin curtain like veil between us and them. And people who are very sensitive to that energy can feel that, and it's nearly like putting your hand through the veil and we are nearly able to touch the spirit side. We can't physically touch them because they're in a different dimension to us, but they're becoming very close to us now, because we are actually ascending into their energy field. And the guide said that a lot of us who are awakening, a lot of the newbies out there who are awakening and starting to understand all about the spiritual side, understand now that they've never been alone. So people who have felt really in the depths of despair, people who have felt that they have been, on the lowest of the low, that they can't come up, can't go down any lower. I always say to those people that it's the best way to start, because it's the foundation for you to understand that you are not alone, that you always have that help behind you, that your spirit team have never left you. Your spirit team, your spirit guides come in with you the moment that you're born. That spirit guide is there with you when you're choosing the life that you're going to come in here to have. The spirit guide comes down with you when you're born out the birth canal, and the spirit guide will stay with you. Spirit guide or guides will stay with you for your whole life experiences, and especially when you are in the depths of despair, especially when you are feeling the shittest that you've ever felt, especially when you are going through the hardest trials, the traumas, the tribulations, all of the hard emotions that we come down here to learn. That is when they're with you the most. And it brought me to the poem of Footprints. And I remember when I had met my husband first, very early on in our relationship, he gave me that poem, Footprints. And if anybody has never heard it before or seen it before, I'll post it in my stories. But when my student was here today, my guide said to me, sing her the verse of the song Footprints, which is actually a song that was sung by Leona Lewis, that was based on that poem. Now, I don't do this very often because I leave my Hazel Caneswarren behind, and I don't do the jumping into the old alter ego unless I have a few gins and I'm down in Britis and I'm around a campfire and I'll break into a Whitney Houston number, but I very rarely do this. But I'm going to sing you a small little bit of it, because I got to let you understand that this is one of the biggest messages from your spiritual team, that you are never alone when you're in the depths of despair. And that Footprints prayer is where Jesus says to the person who said, why, when I was in my deepest despair, when I was at my lowest of the low, I felt that there was only one set of footprints in the sand, and Jesus said that was because I was carrying you. The footprints poem, I'll put that on my story so you can read it yourself, but I'm going to sing a verse from it just so you can hear it from the perspective of the writer of the song, as well as a little message from your guides. So I'm going to sing it now. You walked with me, footprints in the sand, and helped me understand where I'm going. You walked with me when I was so alone, with so much unknown along the way. And I heard you say, I promise you I'm always there. When your heart is filled with sorrow and despair, I'll carry you. When you need a friend, you'll find my footprints in the sand. There it is. There's the message. The guides are always with you. Whenever you feel shit, whenever you're going through your depths of despair, that even hits me in my heart. That song is just such a beautiful song for you to understand that your guides are always there. They're always there beside you. Even though you can't see them, they're always going to be there to give you that support. So my joy for today, day 7, week has gone by already. My joy for today is the knowing that my guides are here with me all the time, that they will never leave my side. They will always help me out when I need the information, when I need the knowledge, when I need the understanding, when I need their help. My guides help me out. Your guides are also there to help you out. You just have got to ask, and you just have to know and trust and believe that they are there. So for today, I am joyful in the knowing that my guides are with me. I am thankful for them being here with me. I am so grateful for the knowledge that they give me. I am so protected and loved. I am joy. I am. Have a good night. Namaste.